Oh, 1:59.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that we're live, and then you know the drill.
Start the timer.
We start the timer.
Infested liches.
You can't make that joke anymore.
I know.
You can't make that joke anymore. Tenno, are you there? Tenno.
Hello, Tenno.
All right, I'm trying to follow the Warframe channel on Twitch, which is embarrassing.
You're not?
I guess not.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going on the YouTube.
Okay, wait. Browse. Warframe.
Ooh, we're live. I see us.
Hi.
I see us.
All right, it's 2 o'clock on the dot. If you don't know the drill, Devshorts are where we give you 15 minutes on the clock to talk Warframe, amongst other things. And today's agenda is brought to you by none other than D.E. Sam. Super cool, and we have to mad-lib the agenda name. So you remember the other agendas were like Omega Agenda of Heaven.
Okay.
This is Blank Agenda of Blank. So what should we call it? You're supposed to be creative. Come up with something.
Let's see. TV, person, camera.
Okay. Okay. How come I can't see the channel for Warframe? Oh, no, I do. Okay. We're gonna call this the Summer Agenda of Agenda of Vacation. We were off last week. I was away. We're back now, and we will catch you up on all things Warframe. Chat, what's going on?
I also kind of got a sunburn. I'm looking low.
So did I.
Yeah,
Yep.
really?
But I wear sunscreen.
We got to see the sunshine again.
We did.
Steve, will Warframe natively using Vulkan in the future? Not on PC for the foreseeable future. But when we get to Android, yes. Great question, though. I love a little tech question like that to start things off.
All right, let's go.
Spider Warframe when? I see
okay,
you,
actually,
John.
so let's talk about that. Steve has this batting average, we'll call it, where he'll say things, and sometimes the things are planned, like infested liches,
yep.
Romance, and sometimes they aren't.
Can
like
Warframes get pregnant?
Like he does this thing. This time, I do want to tell you that when we do have something to talk about a spider frame, we'll let you know. But right now, there's nothing, and he's just being cheeky. So just keep that in mind, and then we'll move into the Lotus.
That's gonna backfire for sure. Anyway.
Who will you believe? It's like the riddle of like one of us tells the truth and
someone say crossplay win.
Crossplay is live.
Crossplay is live.
Cross save is live.
Cross save is live.
All right, we have ourselves an agenda for you. The vacation agenda of summer. Item 1. Next week we launch the Lotus Eaters. This launches August 21st on all platforms. What is the Lotus Eaters? What do you need to know about it? Let's go over that. First, Sevagoth Prime Access launches with it. So next week, next Wednesday, Sevagoth Sisters below. Going
spooky.
Spooky. So Sevagoth Prime is coming
Ghost ship.
with his Epitaph Prime, Nautilus Prime. There's some news for you about this, though. So this is sort of some breaking news.
Oh, breaking news.
We've put more pre-installed Forma slots on the Prime version, more than I would say a bit usual, just because of how Forma intensive Sevagoth Prime is. So you can look forward to, some polarities, so you don't really need to turn him into a Forma pantry. You might still have to if you really want to get your builds going, but you can expect a few more polarities added to the whole kit, because as you know, you got Sevagoth, you got the Shadow, and you got the Claws and such, so we have just some more polarities there for everyone, thanks to the community and design team for that. And then also in the Lotus Eaters update, you get any Forma blueprint on a silver reward on a relic is 2 blueprints now, so a little bit of a hand-in-hand thing with ye old Forma considerations.
I feel like I'm on a Devstream, not a Devshort.
I know. I'm sorry for giving facts.
That's very detailed.
I know, but actually, it's called the Lotus Eaters. So why don't we talk about the Lotus?
Any changes to Sevagoth with this release, gameplay wise?
I don't think so.
No?
But read the patch notes to find out. I don't think so, though.
Okay.
I would put your hopes. If your hopes are here for Spider Frame, put Sevagoth changes down there with them, because I don't think so.
Yeah. So don't have any hopes.
Be hopeless.
Be hopeless.
Especially where the Lotus Eaters is concerned. This is a prologue quest, very short, but it's a way for you to kind of bridge the gap between Whispers in the Walls, Lotus Eaters, and then 1999. So what do you need to know before you play? You have to have finished Whispers in the Walls to access the Lotus Eaters. It's a prologue quest, short and sweet. August 21st, all platforms.
Like an appetizer.
It's like an appetizer.
Those can be delicious.
Yes.
Sometimes you just get like a little bite.
Yeah, it can just be a bite. The Lotus Eaters is just a little bite.
The Lotus Eaters is just eating a little bite.
It's a little bite.
Gavin McCoy says, please keyboard and mouse support for iOS devices. Controllers cool for some, not all. Okay, we'll make a note about that.
I guess like a Bluetooth keyboard, just hooked up to your Bluetooth or something?
I assume so, yeah. I assume you're not...
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We got this thing.
That's not that's not a keyboard.
I know.
That's the key sheet.
I know. Okay.
All right. Also, okay, so bucket 1, Lotus Eaters next week, August 21st. Let's talk about other things that are happening.
I can't see with these glasses on.
You can't even read chat?
I can read chat, but then it's like nothing. Like I don't actually need that strong glasses.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up?
2, but it's turning into like 20.
Okay. All right, let's go to the agenda item. Steve, what's going on?
Drunken Ivan says, when can we have auto log on for PC? We talk about that internally a bit. Mythic QL says, what about us Android users, Steve? When can I do Steel Path runs on the toilet? We are not ready to talk about that just yet.
The toilet part or the Android part?
The Android part.
I see, but we can talk about the toilet part.
Please add Arcanes to Exalted. Pretty please, says Alex Alley.
That is a nice way to ask.
That is very nice. And then in regards to appetizers, I'm not sure how everyone else feels, but Nobody Boobity says fried pickles. Best.
Ugh.
You don't like pickles?
Hater. I am the pickle hater.
I'm not sure about a fried pickle. I don't think I've had one in a long time, but I do love
pickles.
I do love a dill pickle. A spicy dill.
Okay, so you're ignoring the Soulframe question?
Oh, is there a Soulframe question?
I said, hey Steve, agenda item, Soulframe.
Oh, yep. Skibbity Frame, hilarious.
Okay, you're ignoring it. Okay, okay.
We are.
What's going on? Just give us a
late in the year, we're going to open up the Preludes for all. Obviously, we saw people didn't like the slidiness and the floatiness of the combat. It is pre-alpha. Preludes equals pre-alpha, but it's great to get this feedback. And yeah, we're gonna our next. We have. What are we doing? Okay.
We're agreed. It's a deal.
We're gonna do a Devstream in September for Soulframe, our second one, and we're gonna be showing stuff that was in the TownCon stuff that looked rough, and the new versions of those things. So,
but wait for an official date announcement.
Wait for initial date announcement. But absolutely, we're working on all this stuff. We're gonna open it all up for y'all.
Derica! Make it good. Any news for the Thai language? I thought we added the Thai language.
We started looking at from the code side.
I thought I saw it in the launch. Is it because I have the dev launcher? I saw a Thai in my launcher languages.
It might be techie thing that's not here yet.
I'm super confused because I'm sure I asked about this.
Sunny Red wants FSR3. Yep, I wanted to, but no promises yet.
We got some more agenda items, Steve. Are you ready for them?
Yes.
Well, I can't. I don't know where to go. I've lost my groove.
You lost your groove?
No. Dog Days is still live. So if you're playing you're in the live build, you're looking for something to do, you have until September 3rd to go farm some pearls, and you can get some cool cosmetics for this year's Dog Days event. As you know, there are no hotfixes until Lotus Eaters, which is next week, August 21st. We also have a pretty special announcement for next week's Devshort. We're doing it live from Germany. We will be in
Germany. Oh yeah, we're going to Gamescom.
Is anyone here watching from Germany?
Anyone
or
going
Europe?
to Gamescom? I know it's kind of the biggest game convention I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
huge.
I'm
sure it's still huge, but when I went, I couldn't believe it compared to E3, which is obviously not happening anymore. But I could not believe the scale difference.
Yeah, we will be in Germany for we'll be doing some business at Gamescom, just like in the business area, and then we're doing our Warframe event for the community. It's a party. Tickets are already sold out. They were free.
Am I invited?
You are invited.
Yes.
But did you claim a ticket? Probably not. But either way, you're on the list. It's fine.
All right.
So we will be there, and we are looking forward to it. And our next dev short will be from Germany. So we have to find a spot to do it. It's going to be like 8 p.m. German time. So I'm going to have to walk around with my little influencer streamer kit here, and people might think I'm like a Twitch streamer or something.
Oh, we're going to try to do this time.
We're doing this time in Germany.
In Cologne.
And we're going to have like our apparatus.
Can we go to that cathedral?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yes, we can.
Isn't it kind of just like a super dark or black cathedral? It's radical.
It's like a cool goth.
Super cool gothic.
Anyway, so we'll be there. Okay. We'll have lots of news there. And then We'll talk about lots there. We're going to talk about our Tokyo Game Show stuff. We're kind of on the road. So we go to Germany next month, and then we're in Japan after. So is anyone watching from Japan? Nihon
Genki desu.
Genki desu ka?
You are doing lessons, aren't you?
I have a Japan tutor, and I'm
You
learning.
do?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's crack it out. Let's hear.
Nope.
Let's hear.
I'm saving.
You're saving it? Okay.
I'm saving it for Japan.
I want to read this question
Okay.
because the username is so cool.
Yeah.
Steve, when can we get arcanes for Necromech? I need Necromech Energize. Kinda
Arcanes for Necromechs. I mean,
and
okay.
then the username,
Yeah.
Intricate Machinations. Very
A
appropriate.
lot is tracking there.
They're
Let me
very
just
appropriate.
say that after this, I'm gonna predict Pablo's answer. So after this call, I'll shoot Pablo a message and I'll say, hey, if we're looking for arcanes for future updates, what do you think about Necromech arcanes? And I can predict, like, almost on the exact same brain cell. He'll say, I guess, but, and like he'll say I guess, and that'll be it. Because he'll think, no, I don't want to speak for him. That would be speculation. But like,
He does admit that sometimes questions like this become Inception
Yes.
in his
Yes.
brain,
Yes.
and they eat at him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like realistically, okay, arcanes for Necromechs. The first like design space for that is, well, where do you use your Necromechs? Obviously in open worlds, and you can use them in Railjack missions, and then you can use them on cooldown in Entrati Labs and on cooldown in Conjunction Survival. So there's like 4 spaces for that. And what content are you doing there? Well, okay, so you get them on cooldown in some missions, and then you can use them like freely in others. So what would you actually want? If you want an Arcane Energize for a Necromech, it's very obvious to me that you just want to keep your Void Rig uptime.
Yeah.
For your Arcabex. Like,
Yeah.
you just want Arcabex uptime for the Void Rig's ult.
I think it's interesting.
But Pablo will say he might not want to encourage that infinite uptime Void Rig gameplay, which is valid. So I'm speculating, and I'll report back next week in our dev short.
This is a very detailed answer.
Well, it's kind of the things you have to think about, because basically, if you want Arcane Energize for your Void Rig, there's like, or for Necromechs, what we're really saying, in theory, is like, oh, how long can I keep my Arcabex uptime for? Bone Widow is not ignored, it's just like, let's be real. Let's be real. For style and substance, Bone Widow is amazing. I love what she's got going on as a Necromech, but like...
Moving on.
Sorry, you asked!
I did. It's let it percolate a bit. I'm Lemon says, Steve, you look like an owl. Thank you very much. I love owls. I think they're just the coolest thing. I haven't seen a ton of owls in real life, but last summer I saw an owl up in the Muskoka
I also don't want
region.
anyone to think I was criticizing the person that asked that question. I do agree it's a valid and cool question.
Especially because they have the coolest username.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. But Vitalardo says, I'm not sure if you can help with this. Why is my pee green? So...
If you're not drinking enough water, too much Baja Blast, I don't know. Are you Baja Blasting your gamer hours away?
too
That's
much
two
asparagus?
P. That's 2 P questions on one dev short. Someone asked
Blackie
me.
says I look tired. Maybe it's just because I have my big owl eyes on.
Maybe.
I'm not missing a night of sleep, no.
Rebecca, will you eat doner every day in Germany? You better believe it.
Oh,
Sasuke.
doner!
I love doner kebab. I will eat it breakfast. I will eat it lunch. This is
yeah.
going to be like a
I'm
doner.
really excited about doner
I am.
as well.
I am a robot that turns doner into human energy. I'm so excited.
And also, what are the curry fry things? called?
Currywurst.
Currywurst. I
Currywurst.
really like currywurst.
All right, let's see what other questions we have on agenda. So we talked about Gamescom, we talked about Lotus Eaters. I actually do have one little QOL secret to report to people. So breaking news from Netracell enjoyers. Here on Devshorts, we are talking to you about Netracell improvements coming in the unannounced fall update. So not in Lotus Eaters, but in the unannounced fall 2024 update, you can look for Netracell improvements for gameplay, which is to say, as long as the killer is in the circle, it'll
yes.
count. So
Yes, I heard about
right now
this.
there's like a lot
That's
of
great.
people, I would say there is an understandable back and forth of frustration with Netracells, where if the players are outside, killing enemies outside the circle really slows down your progress. So we're switching it so that if you as a player are inside the circle, you're good. So that is coming at the unannounced 2024 fall update, which really is like our big QOL update of the year.
The High Gamer says, thank God.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, so that's coming as well. Thanks to the team for getting that going.
Please rework the two-handed Nakana stance.
We talked about it last dev short.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
We are.
It's wonderful.
I do see. What other questions do we have? Okay, so we have.
I think some people are not really vibing with your Donaire pronunciation.
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's just I saw a lot of different spellings in chat, which kind of implies maybe we've been saying it
How do
wrong
we say
as
it?
Canadians.
How do we say
Oh.
it? Donor. Donaire. Dunaire? Donaire? It's Donner?
Yep.
Donaire.
Is there a Devstream this month? That's the question.
August? No.
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 Sorry, but you're going to TGS and Gamescom. I'm going to Gamescom.
We will try and stream from Germany in this capacity.
If you're going to Gamescom
yeah.
and you see me, come say hi.
Yeah.
Donaire?
Donaire?
Yep. I already got COVID from TennoCon, so
Oh, no.
I'm going to be immune for